Hi ladies, how are you? I hope that you are well. Today I'm not in the school, but I'm going to send the work that you need to develop today. So please get ready, take your computers out, put them in the desk, and open the artboards of your work. Let's remember that we are working in the section that we already finished. Of course, you already sent me this is the summative. I already give you the grades of some people, but I'm missing a couple ones. But with that in mind, you already finished this section, so what we're going to do in the next classes, we're going to print the artboards of all of the groups. So what we need, as I explained you, we're going to take the screen method to separate the colors that you have in your artboard and take a square that has this size and put some ink over here to put all the colors in the paper. So it's important that before we start to develop the squares that have the ink, we develop the samples. So what is the work? First thing, you go to window and you check in that you have design in your space of work. Check that. You go to window, you go to space of work, and you check that you have design active, no another ones, all right? And you just give it one single click. Then it's going to appear all the panels that you need, and you have it over here, samples. So samples is the place that you have all the colors that you can use in your artboard. But what we need to do, we don't going to use all these colors, gradients, or patterns. We need to create samples that has the colors that you have in your artboard, not all of these ones. So the first step is that you're going to choose 4 of the colors that you have in your artboard, and you're going to create 4 samples like this. You go to square, you give one single click, you get one square, then you copy and paste, then you copy and paste, and then you copy and paste. So you have already 4. When you have 4, you're going to choose the colors that are more dominant, that has more hierarchy over here in the artboard. So you need to choose, I don't know, if I see in this example, I see that you have this blue one, this purple one, a yellow one, and maybe this another one that are like dark, or the black one. It's up to you. I recommend you that you just take the 4 principal colors that all of the printers use. I already explained you that we're going to print this in the screen, and the most of the times we use the 4 colors that all the printers have, all right? Cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. So it's important that you try to put in your design these 4 colors. If you have another ones, it doesn't matter, but you need to have in mind that you only can have 4 colors in your artboard. According with that, you're going to, as I told you, create 4 squares, and then you're going to choose the colors that are more dominant in your artboard. So you go to this one, cuentagotas in Spanish, or this icon if you have it in English, and you go over here and you choose the purple one as an example. This is a gradient. I need to choose only a color. Then I see that I have this one that is the blue one. Then I see that this, in this case, they use this yellow one. Let me put them exactly in the place. This one. No, it's a yellow one. Let's choose this one. This one is the accurate. And then I have black, all right? So I'm going to put it in black over here directly. And when you have the 4 colors that you're going to use, remember, only 4. You just need to switch a little bit the artboard to have only 4. I have more than 4 over here, so I need to maybe take these ones and these ones to make the colors that I have over here. That is the important part. When you already have the 4 samples, you go over here to the samples panel, and you're going to give click to this one that is called new group of colors. You give once. You select all the 4 samples that you have, and you click to new group of colors, and you say okay, and you're going to have the 4 colors that we are using. All right, so let's do it again. I choose the 4 one, I go over here to new group of colors, I put newspaper work, whatever you want to call them, newspaper samples, and I give okay. You will have 4 of the colors. So that is the most important part. So try to do it. Take some minutes to choose the 4 colors that are more dominant, and that's it. You pause this video and then I continue explanation. Alright, when you already have the 4, they are more dominant, and you already created the samples, next step is go to layers over here, and you will have some of the layers that you use in the artboard. As I told you, we need 4 samples, 4 squares with ink, so we're going to create 4. So you click over here to create a new layer, and you create 4. If you prefer, you can put the colors over here to the samples, equal to the colors that you have in your samples. And you're going to put, in this case, purple. Then I have the second one that is blue. Then I have the third one that is yellow, if you want to call them like that. And then I have black. So when I have all my samples, I'm going to do this. Pay attention to this. You're going to start to choose all of the purple ones, all of the elements that are purple one. You can do it one by one. One by one. Just take this one, just take this one, or whatever the colors that you have. All right, one by one. And when you have it, you're going to put them over here in the layer that is called purple one. So I quit this one, and I go to artboards and layers. And I go over here to have my color inside of the layer that are purple one. All right. So let me check. I have this one. So I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them where? In the purple screen. In the purple screen square that we're going to use. So I'm going to cut it out, and I'm going to give double click to purple one, and give click to edit, paste in place. And you will have it that all of this one is going to be on the purple one. This is an example, of course. So you just take all of the elements. As an example, this text, I'm going to click to this one. I'm going to put where? This has what color? Black. So I go to layer that are black, and I'm going to cut, and I'm going to give double click to the black layer, and I'm going to paste in place. All right. So I have it in black. So if you see these examples, if I hide this one, it means that all of these texts are in the layer that are black. All right. Another thing that are important, if you maybe want to put things that are not in the right color with the right color, because we only have 4, we go to samples, and we only go to over here, select all of the things that we need. Let's say that I have this one and I want it in yellow. So you just go to the panel, and then you select the tool, the shapes that you need, and then you just change the color by default that you need. The most important part in this work is that you put only 4 colors by artboard. That is the important part. All right. Remember, you have magic wand over here to select all of the purple ones at the same time. Look, and I can switch the colors at the same time, or I have it over here magic wand, and I'm going to choose all of these elements that are blue, and I can switch them by purple if I want. It's up to you, right? It's up to you. You just change the colors in the order of the you need to put only 4 in your artboard. So that's it. That is the work of today. Remember, you need to have at the end 4 layers. 4 samples that are that ones that we're going to use in the work, and then we're going to have 4 layers. There are the layers that have inside all the elements that are with all of the colors that you just choose. All right. So with that information, I hope that you work a lot in this class, because I'm not here, but I know that you're going to work a lot. If you have some doubt, please just develop the things that you understand. In the next class, I will explain you with detail of the work that we have it here. All right. So take care, see you around, and I hope that you can work.